We have the Radiant. Look at that weird shield thing Luna's got. Is that a shield or is it a big horseshoe? I don't know. We have the Dire with Ancient Apparition reading a book to us. Some other good skins. We have an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to an ability draft. With me, and everybody that I play Dota with. Okay, not everybody. But 4 people that I play Dota with. Shout outs to my team, Uncle Sam, Stargate, Fool, and 2Test for playing this game with me. I will not tell you how it goes. But suffice to say, I made this video about the other team's builds. So, you know, that's a thing. Alright, let's get to the bounty runes, which are popping now. Looks like there is going to be an ambush at the top bounty rune. It's actually a 3v3. And Radiant gets it. Dire kind of chickens out on engaging. Meanwhile, bottom, I get a rune. Uncle Sam gets a rune. Bottom river. Or no, he was top. Fool got a rune. Bottom river. Nice. So that's 3 runes for us and 1 for Faceless Void. Very nice, very nice. 3 runes. Good start. I'm sure this is going to be a good game. Alright, let's introduce the builds. I will start with this Wombo combo. It's Faceless Void and a friend with Chronosphere. Faceless Void can always move in Chronosphere in ability draft. I'm just going to say that makes this busted. Makes this busted. So, Faceless Void has, Time Walk and Time Lock. He's got Ravage, so he effectively has a built-in Blink and Ravage, which makes this an excellent build. The Bash as Faceless Void is quite nice. Does he have talents for it? Yeah, he's got bonus damage. He's got a couple Time Lock talents. I mean, he's pretty much a Faceless Void with a different ult that's still a massive AoE disable. And a thing to like hide from damage or like banish people from fights instead of time dilation, which is just such a meh ability. Like when I play Faceless Void, I just don't even level time dilation. So I think this is a strictly better Faceless Void, especially since it's not like he doesn't have access to Chronosphere. It's just on a teammate instead of on him. Speaking of teammates, massive slow / amazing ability in Tombstone, a stun, infinite mana, and Chronosphere. This is one of the Giga support builds that you only ever see in ability draft. This is just 4 amazing support abilities. Like the mana drain is another slow. There's just no running away from this, especially when the Tombstone's alive. So we have to stop and fight the Tombstone. And I give up first blood because I couldn't run. It just wasn't going to happen. And yeah, that's an easy kill for them. There are going to be more of those. Here's me with a build that is, fine, I guess. This is a Nuki support build. It's got a break built into it. It's got a stun built into it. It's got a nice high damage pile and infinite mana. But this is not that good. I'm going to be honest. Playing this felt bad. Just felt like I was not impactful in fights. Even once I got Ags Eclipse, it just didn't do enough. And in lane with me is a Tidebringer with actually a very good P3 build. He's got Corrosive Skin and Kraken Shell, so he's pretty much unkillable. He's got double Ags on Gush and Corrosive Skin. Winter's Curse is a massive team fight ability. Gush is an AoE armor melt once he gets his Ags up. And a good pushy nuke. I really like this build. I think this is excellent for P3. Wants a Radiance, in my humble opinion. I don't think that's how he plays it, but I disagree with that decision. I absolutely should be supporting him, and he should be going for a Radiance in this lane. I think I was last hitting, and I wanted my Ags as early as possible, but in retrospect, that was definitely a mistake. We should have had him last hitting. Mid, we have Io. Hello, Io. This is Stargate. He is the play on our team that did well this game. And he's got Spirits, which is strong. He's got Empower, which makes him hit harder. No cleave damage on range though, which is a little unfortunate. He has Flesh Golem, which is an amazing right-click ability, and a good disable. So this is a generally just like all-around good carry build. A good damage ability, a good right-click ability, 2 good right-click abilities, and then a strong disable. What's not to like? This is excellent. Speaking of excellent and what not to like, oh my god, it's Nature's Prophet with Arctic Burn, and we let him table teleport. Also, he has Overcharge, you know, just because he needs a little extra attack speed. As if his super short attack animation and amazing stat gain isn't good enough. Let's just give him Overcharge too. I mean, this was a board where he got first pick, so we had no opportunity to deny Arctic Burn, and like he was gonna get other stuff. I could have denied Wrath by giving up Eclipse for myself, which may have been right. I think me with Wrath would have been more impactful than with me with Eclipse. And him having Wrath is just like, it really enables his farm. He's got talents for it. I think I should have blocked this pick. So yeah, this is an excellent build. The attack range you get on a range hero from Arctic Burn lets him attack from like the edge of the map. And then with teleportation, he can just wait for fights to break out and show up somewhere unexpected and just ruin our shit. So painful. Let's see what just happened to AA, who's hanging out top. Decent amount of health. First item, boots. Very strong carry build. Oh, hello. Can't edge fan when I'm in follow hero mode. Looks like Undying dives, and wow, a couple ticks of damage. Oh, I think I know what was going on there. I think this AA just ends up with no health. Yeah, he has no stat items to start. And he eats a decay after this pull. He doesn't eat a decay. It's just a shockwave and the tick damage from Lion's ability. We're going to talk about Lion last. But yeah, we have an AA with just like all the right-click abilities in the world. This is absolute do-nothing right-click. It has the potential to be very strong if it gets a good start. Viper Strike is a slow. I have nothing against this build. Straight up do-nothing right-click can be strong. Also top, we have Magnus. He's got Magnus abilities in Skewer and RP. I mean, solid combo. Tether makes him a good support. Anchor Smash lets him pump some damage out. I like it. This is a good build. It's got very high potential to like really mess up a fight with like a good Skewer. And I can't value that highly enough. I'm not going to bother showing you that kill bottom. It's just Tombstone goes down and I die. It's not a very compelling story. Let's see. That leaves us with Undying on the other team, who took a very early Chilling Touch. It's interesting, because I think this was just a deny against the AA, who ended up with a massive do-nothing right-click build anyway. And I don't think this is good on Undying, per se. I feel like Io's ganking top. Turns out Flesh Golem is strong. Undying can't get away and goes down. He does have Ice Blast, Decay, and Sprout. And these 3 abilities make for an excellent support build. And I guess he can just use Chilling Touch to last hit. I'd give it a very solid build. That's my rating. Very solid. And here we have Lion. Oh, Lion. Why unlion to me about being a squishy, useless hero that doesn't do anything scary? Turns out Lion is terrifying this game. I think the Nature's Prophet felt like the worst to play against for the most part. But also Lion appearing out of nowhere and just, I think he gets a blink eventually, or like maybe a Shadow Blade or something. But he just shows up and does mean things to people. The mean things combo is Ice Vortex for minus 25, or sorry, for increased 25% magic damage. Eats some nukes and TP's out. Gets out scot-free. Very impressive. He's using Ice Vortex with Shockwave for the laning phase. Shockwave is amazing on intel heroes. Very low mana requirement for just a solid nuke. Cold Feet Shockwave is an amazing combo. Ice Vortex and either of these abilities is an amazing combo since it slows, as well as doing damage over time, as well as increasing magic damage taken. So his ability to like drop the Ice Vortex, hit them with Cold Feet, keep them there to eat the stun thanks to Shockwave, is already just like a really, really strong kit. Kind of vulnerable to the caster fallacy, where if the other team gets BKBs and Sanges and enough levels, this just won't do enough, but it is very strong. A very solid support build. And then he's got Finger on Lion, so he gets bonus damage and bonus max health from Finger kills. And it synergizes so well with Ice Vortex for that bonus 25% increase to magic damage. It's going to mean like hundreds and hundreds of extra damage from Finger. And yeah, I've got to say, this build is it's hot fire. This build is amazing. It's so strong. Hey, look, 2Test died. Let's check that fight out. Oh, and there is the first Finger kill. Blows up AA under tower. You know, the other thing I would say about this Lion build is I just mentioned the caster fallacy with his basic abilities, but being Lion and having Finger of Death is probably one of the ways to blow people up with nukes that's like least likely to turn into a total caster fallacy. So yeah, I like this build a lot. It's scary strong. It's really scary strong. Alright, so Magnus is doing things. Io just got Chronosphered after coming bottom. I go down, I get my Eclipse off right before I die. Io gets the kill on Luna, and chasing Faceless Void results in him TPing out. Alright, that's the builds introduced. We're going to switch to free camera. We're going to pop up net worth just to see how things are going so far. I'm remarkably less low than I feel like I should be. Io is fighting Faceless Void successfully, but Nature's Prophet shows up. Winter's Curse 100% just saved the Io. Nice play, 2Test. Well done. But he runs away to a tower, which now covers this ramp very effectively. I don't really even know if there's like a corner you can zigzag around right here to not get hit by this tower. 2Test and Fool will both go down under the T1. It's a lot of fighting under a tower that just happened. I get that he had to kill the Tombstone, but 2Test probably should have died alone there instead of Fool helping him. Meanwhile, top, things is happening. It looks like Uncle Sam and I are trying to kill this Undying, who's a tanky boy and has decay and is stealing a bunch of health. And blasts us with his ult. Lion shows up, fingers me. That's 2 kills for Lion. Oh man, alright, so their safe lane carry, their off lane core, and their mid core are currently the 3 top slots in net worth. Stargate is keeping up with an off lane core, but like, Nature's Prophet's running away with this thing right now. And like, that's no surprise, he's easy to last hit with, he's got infinite attack range with Arctic Burn. He's already got his Maelstrom at 12 minutes, you know, and it's not like he just has a Maelstrom, he's got 2 stat items and a Blightstone to go with it. This is a very scary start for the Nature's Prophet. I also like that he's just like straight up skipping boots. It's like, I've got teleportation, I don't need boots. I'll just teleport to where I need to be to fight. Alright, meanwhile, big fight happens top. 4 of us show up. That lets us get a kill on the Undying. Currently 14-8 with a 2k gold advantage to Radiant. Looks rough. I've got to say, being 0-5 already, this is very much partially my fault. I went stat items and regen and boots. Like, I don't think it's my starting items. Maybe I just need to get good at Dota or something. Just not beat so hard. Faceless Void blinks in. Blasts off the big ol' stun. It's followed up by an RP from Magnus, which is followed up by a Chronosphere from Luna. And, oh man, Faceless Void and Luna, both being free to run around in the Chronosphere, is disgusting, and everybody dies. I think Lion maybe got a kill in there also. No, he didn't get the kill, but he helped. Yeah, gross. Super gross. There is action as Io fights Faceless Void. Big ults are down. A terrible time to fight. Magnus shows up. Fool shows up. Surely they will do things to this Mirana. The ult's on the Mirana. I'm pretty sure she's already dead. Mirana goes down. Lion with the finger doesn't quite kill Stargate. And with the tether, he will survive. Just barely. Just barely. Tombstone and a shockwave are enough for the fool. And the fool dies. Alright, this is a longer game, so whenever we get to breaks in the action, I ward and catch Faceless Void, who banishes me, starts hitting me like a mean guy, and I just straight up run away, because I actually can't fight Faceless Void at all. Though I did prevent him from taking our Watcher, so, you know, there's a little win there. Alright. We slept on the 14-minute bounty run. Bounty run? Experience run. I thought about suggesting and then ended up not saying anything about it, and in retrospect, I absolutely should have suggested that we should have smoked over to this and stolen it. There's a path through right here, so you can smoke through jungle and across the top lane and steal the experience rune. I think having a 4-man team go do this and gank whoever's going for it is possibly one of the most effective and rude plays you can make in Dota right now. Especially since it provides experience for the lowest level player on each team. Like, if you deny that, whoever's not getting levels is just really gonna continue being stuck playing with no levels. I drop my Eclipse, and Nature's Prophet runs away through trees and over walls and stuff, because our Furnace busted. We do manage to chase down Faceless Void, and eventually we catch Prophet. That's a triple kill for Stargate. That's nice. That's looking okay. Maybe we've got this. Maybe. I'm going to take a quick potty break. BRB. Are we recording? I think I'm recording again. Aha, yes, there's a timer ticking away at the bottom. Cool, great. Alright, looks like things are happening mid. We've got Unda. Did my volume get super bumped? Yes, it did. My volume at freaking 60. My ears. Alright, hopefully that wasn't that loud for you, and that was just my problem. Tidebringer gets blown up. Lion picks up another kill. It's currently a 6-0 Lion. It's a little scary. 6-0 with 3 stacks on finger. Provides 120 bonus damage. He's got a 17-minute Ags. He's getting scurry. Luna with the stun into the mana drain. Gets turned into a frog. Shockwave, Ice Blast, Chronosphere. It's a nice way to start a fight. Io out front gets blown up. Everybody else is a little scared to go forward. It's a good reason. Check out the range on that Shockwave. Finger gets denied by his own Ice Vortex, and Nature's Prophet appears off to the side of the fight with Teleport and just wrecks everyone. Gotta say, that is a scary way for a fight to go. Big fight going down mid, and then Prophet's just like, I'll just stand in the forest over here and kill you all. I guess I better make a couple more shoutouts this game. Levithion and What's Up My Naga? You too. Well played, good game. Thanks for bending me and my team over the kitchen sink and going in dry. It was a terribly painful experience. But we tried. Alright, looks like things have slowed down a little bit, and when that happens, I'm gonna do the next highlight thing, because this is quite a game. Looks like next action is bottom, where Luna will bop the Chronosphere down. Faceless Void will come on in. Winter's Curse and a big Eclipse will turn that fight right around. Luna hides in the Tombstone to survive the Eclipse, but there's 4 of us here when she pops out. Luna goes down. Lion decides he doesn't want any of it. So that was actually a good fight for us. It's 25-18 right now at 22 minutes. Seems like maybe an okay game. Lion is going to make the attempt at TPing out, but he will not get away. Now, I think there's some indecision here. Like, there's 3 of us bottom, and the call to push is made since we just won a big team fight. Stargate makes the point, like, why don't we just hit this tower? We're here already. We've got a double wave crashing into it right now. For some reason, the decision to go mid gets called, which we really like can't do down this ramp effectively. This new layout where your option to get to mid puts you in range of the tower if you go down this ramp, and this ramp is just really far away from mid. Like, it's a long walk. Means we end up settling for T1. Nature's Prophet TP's in and immediately gets skewered into the fight, but with Arctic Burn is able to just run over this cliff a couple times and handily get away from us. Pops Arctic Burn again and turns around. He's flickering it on and off now, so he's clearly got his Ags. He blows me up before he goes down to the rest of the team. Very rude. Alright, and now we're pushing up onto high ground mid. Get a good engage on the Luna. Luna goes down. Nice blink skewer. And the double kill on the Finger, and that's 2 stacks after Shockwave and Electric Vortex? No, Ice Vortex hit 2 players. Gross, man. So strong. So 2Test is gone for an Echo Saber. Looks like he's got an Ags coming up. Interesting decisions. Io's farm is picking up after a few good fights. He went for an early Scatty, which, considering he's a universal hero, Scatty is a fantastically strong damage item now. Instead of providing 22 damage from all stats, it provides more than that. It's like 40 damage or so. Alright, we're going to go to the next highlight and see what happens. Looks like a team fight mid. Luna has started. Turns out she's bait, and there's a Nature's Prophet way behind us. We get the Luna. We turn around to try to deal with the Nature's Prophet, but 3 of our team are already dead. Io ends up shrouded. Tess does an excellent job of chasing down Prophet, and is in fact thick enough to kill him. IO also goes down. I didn't see who that was to. Looks like another finger kill. Lion's now up to 7 stacks. Picks up a Kaya. Travs. And will, in fact, be the one to clean up 2-test with a shockwave. It's just such a gross fight. It's such a gross fight. Alright, moving on. Looks like danger is brewing bottom. We've got wards, so we can see this Nature's Prophet hanging out here. And here we go. We do things to him. And he pops Arctic Burn and runs away. And then teleports out. So annoying. Next fight is big. Brouhaha coming together top. We catch Luna out. And again, we haven't learned our lesson. Luna is bait. She drops a tombstone on the ward hill. Nature's Prophet appears behind us. Blows up Fool. Has to actually fight to kill the Magnus, but will do so. Meanwhile, everybody else dies. 2-test goes down. IO seems like he's doing okay, but like this Nature's Prophet from the trees with the triple kill. Unreal. Lion still picked up 2 more finger kills. Like that's just every fight this game where we get into a fight, it seems like it might be going okay, and Nature's Prophet uses teleport to get into an awkward position and just hit us from an angle we're not ready for. Here's another one. Luna drops the tombstone mid. Double cornucopia on Luna. Is that the, oh yeah, they changed refresher orb. They used cornucopia. Fascinating. Alright, let's watch this fight. So, Nature's Prophet from off screen starts getting damage on 2-test and gets sprouted and goes down. Outside of range of the Winter's Curse, Nature's Prophet just walks away. IO's pretty far forward, fighting their entire team. He ends up sprouted in place. Eats the Aether Blade Blast. The Aether Blast, one might call it. Followed up by a finger. He goes down. Lion's now at 10 finger stacks, granting 400 bonus damage. He does the 70 max health per stack also, so he's getting 700 max health from finger right now. Wild. And yeah, now it's 33 minutes into this game, and we are base locked. They're not pushing very hard, which is surprising. Not sure why they're not like destroying this T2. Nature's Prophet is shopping, I guess. Nature's Prophet TPs into our base top, blows up Fool, and walks right out. Let's see that again in slow motion. He pings just so his team can watch. Oh yeah, that was gross. GG, Prophet. Alright, let's keep this thing moving right along. Looks like next highlight is not a thing. Oh, it's Prophet. TPing onto IO, who sheeps him. Puts up an okay fight with the Scatty and the Manta style. A very necessary Eclipse secures the kill. Good job, me. Okay, it was my longest range ability. Alright, I thought they broke the River Styx ability for IO, but I guess it's still a thing. That's very exciting that that's still a thing. Just not in all random mid. Alright, Luna is invis mid, looking to set up a fight. If you watch the draft on Patreon, which you can do for as little as $1 a month, you might remember me mentioning that Luna has a great item she can get to break her build, and it's Refresher Orb. That's right, it's Refresher Orb, Chronosphere, Tombstone. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, Undying, hanging out mid, trying to get gone on. Gets gone on. Fool eats some damage. Faces Void with the Ravage. And there's the Chronosphere. That is a dead fool already. RP goes down. Finger doesn't actually kill anyone. Luna has to refresh. There's a second Chronosphere. Ice Blast is going to secure the kill on 2 Test. Oh no, it was Lion. One of Lion's nukes will secure the kill on 2 Test. I have decided to run away at this point. I just can't do it. Shockwave pulls me back. Lion does in fact end up with a blink, gets ahead of me, and hits me with an Aether Blast. I go down. And everyone is dead for a measly little faceless void. Gotta say, not worth. Not worth. IO buys back to defend. Things chill out for a whole 2 minutes. Alright, we catch Luna bottom. She drops the Tombstone. She hides in the Tombstone so she doesn't die. The Eclipse goes down, hitting literally no one. How upsetting. Luna rearms the Chronosphere, but goes down to Gush. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet got blown up. Can we catch the Lion? I think not. Fool went down. This is actually a very good fight for us. It's a 4 for 2. Not bad. Not bad. The Undying's going to get away. We do manage to blow up the rest of their team. Let's just take a closer look at that. I want to see where the Nature's Prophet goes in this fight. Was that just a total fail teleport? Yep, I'm not sure where he wanted to go, but that sure wasn't it. Oh man. Looks like he teleports again. This time it's mid. Fascinating. Alright, one more teleport. To high ground. Goes after me. But ends up going down to Stargate. Nice catch by Stargate. Unclear how he had vision for that. Oh, meanwhile, everybody dies. Stargate's kind of huge, gotta be honest. Scatty, Manta-style, Travs. I actually don't like Dragonlance on this build because it makes it so your attack range is longer than your Spirit's Orbit. Or maybe it fixes it so they're even? Unclear. Unclear. I mean, it sure looks, just glancing at this, like it fixes it so they're even. I don't know, maybe something got changed. Let's look for the next fight. Oh, that was too many. Whatever. Alright, looks like it's gonna be bottom again. Io has been caught out. Gets Chronosphere. Support's coming in from the left. There's a big Eclipse. It will kill the Faceless Void, but Luna will dodge a bunch of it by jumping into a Tombstone. Luna doesn't have the mana for more. Faceless Void goes down, but it's not after him. What happened? Where is my team? Wait a second. We're all alive. We're all smoked. We're chasing down Nature's Prophet top. So this gank's going to happen bottom. Against an IO. Wrath pretty much means we don't get to chase Prophet anymore. IO comes top. Nature's Prophet has double damage. IO gets caught bottom. Alright, let's just... We're just gonna follow Nature's Prophet for this fight. Takes high ground, teleports in to top lane, which he pushes for a second before teleporting into the fight. Okay, yeah, so while all of this is going down, he blows me up, he blows Fool up, Test gets a stun off on him, is big. He kills 2 Tests, that's a triple kill for the Nature's Prophet. Yeah, so while we're all watching the fight, in lane, Nature's Prophet just TPs onto high ground. Everybody dies! Yet again. Alright, let's check out the next highlight. Big push going into bottom lane. Nature's Prophet deciding where to TP to. It's behind the fight. Yep, we're trying to defend our racks, and Magnus is down. I'm down. No, not quite down. I wonder why he left. He absolutely could have just killed everyone. So confused. What's happening right now? Ah, of course, he needs to jungle. For jungling reasons. And meanwhile, they don't kill Fool a second time, and they don't take our racks. I don't have any idea why Nature's Prophet just left our base. He probably could have ended off that push. Anyways, on to the next fight. Looks like we're all ready to try to defend our racks mid. We fail on 1 racks. We fail against the Chronosphere, which disables 1 tower. There's the refresh. There's the second Chronosphere. Man, double Chronosphere is very strong, but like, where's the backup? There's the Eclipse on a Luna who's in a or in a Tombstone. Pops out just in time to stun again. Dying gets lots of decays. Winter's Curse goes down on Luna. That looks like a pretty good fight for us. I'm sure this Undying's gonna die eventually, but with his 6,000 health from all of his decay steals. Like, let's just take a look at Undying right before he goes down. This has been a long fight. That's right, he has stolen 88 strength. What the heck? So obscene. 104 by the time he goes down. Ryan with the finger, which surprisingly doesn't kill anyone. I guess he hit our 2 tanks. Meanwhile, people are dying. Is there a Nature's Prophet surprisingly in our base? Yes, there is. Yeah, just under 2 T4s and wiping our team. Lion goes down to the 2 test. Nature's Prophet will get after. The tether saves 2 test. And I will get the kill. Okay, so Prophet did an excellent job of TPing like behind our team into awkward spots and fights, but like right here, it's probably not the spot for that. It's just probably not. Alright, next fight. Looks like we're gonna try to push. We get a nice blink, RP, a Winter's Curse on the Lion, turns Faceless Void against him. It's not enough to kill him though. IO engages on Faceless Void. Nature's Prophet is still down for 10 seconds after that fight top. Surely we'll win this fight in 10 seconds. Faceless Void pops his KB. Lion picks up a double kill with his finger on a low team. And Nature's Prophet appears. Immediately killing Magnus, eating a full Eclipse. and taking no damage. Okay, wait a second. Wait a damn second. He's alone. He's gonna come in right here. I've been holding on to Eclipse because I know he's coming eventually. He shows up, totally isolated. I hit him with the Eclipse, and it just doesn't do anything to him. How does he have that much survival? I confuse. I feel like that should have done things. Like some damage. Or some something. It's a level 3 Eclipse and level 4 Lucent Beams. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Alright, here comes the push. Meteor Hammer. Gets the damage going. Mana Drain, because reasons. Hops Lotus Orb, so AA can't hit him with his right clicks. Doesn't attack the racks at all for some reason. I'm really confused by this playstyle. What are you doing? You could have just killed this rack by just right clicking on it by now. Instead, you're extremely intent on doing your spell kit. Oh, Nature's Prophet doesn't TP into mid. Almost. He thought about it. He doesn't TP into bottom. He thought about it again. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Still thinking about things. Can't decide where to TP in. Decides to fuck off in jungle, as you do. Alright, let's get to the next fight. I'm sure it's going to happen eventually. Looks like it's going to be bottom. Maybe? Yeah, bottom. We engage on Faceless Void, who has a Luna show up. Here it comes. Big old 3-man Chronosphere with these two here to make us dead. Drops the Tombstone, refreshes for the second Tombstone, and the second Chronosphere. Eclipse is good enough for Faceless Void, although our AA is already down. Luna pops out of a Tombstone, Glimmer capes herself, and is gonna get away. Meanwhile, top wave is pushing in, forces our IO out of the fight just to hold against the big creeps. Alright, let's see where we end up in a fight again next. Looks like a mid push. Which two tests will engage into. As will IO, as will I. We kill an Undying. That's cute. Alright, exciting fight. What's happening after that? Another fight mid. They can catch the Faceless Void. He has a Banish and a Nature's Prophet to teleport to. Stays up. Eclipse is a total whiff. Not that it is a spell that does damage anyway. Meanwhile, the team goes after Luna, looks like quite successfully. Faceless Void and Nature's Prophet are threatening bottom. Fight kind of peters out. IO goes on Nature's Prophet. And that is a nice kill by the IO. Not sure how he had vision up the hill there. Doesn't look like we had vision. But well done. Meanwhile, the push is going in mid. We bring down the T2. Lion blasts off a finger. At this point, it's just for chip damage, but with Ags, it's only a 20-second cooldown. He'll have another one in no time. Big old pile of spirits top. We hit the tower. Everybody shows up. Here comes Big RP. Tower goes down. Our Rax goes down. I'm sure we're going to kill this second Rax. We do. Meanwhile, Prophet just cleaned up our bottom. Gross. And TP's back to Radiant bottom. We got Rax mid, but I think we overstayed. Fool gets fingered and goes down a second later. Magnus with the TP out just in time. IO with the Force Staff out. And Nature's Prophet shows up on the other side of Magnus, tied, but dies for his trouble. Spirit Breaker, no. IO in Flesh Golem Body and 2-Test end up blowing up the Faceless Void. These are turning into some like really like scrappy fights. IO's actually leading net worth here. I am somehow not the absolute bottom of net worth. Luna is worth less than me. At 514 compared to my 216. Feels like I should be worth less, but what you gonna do? Alright, we're gonna try to push again. We've got a 2-Test and a Stargate going down mid, where we've already taken Rax. Are they trying to end? I guess so. That's a big old Chronosphere. Lion with the double nuke on IO. Blows up IO. Lucid Beam locks Lion down for a second, but the Eclipse will ruin that plan. The Eclipse, no, the Chronosphere ruins the plan. When I come out of Chronosphere, I'd already ground targeted Eclipse, so I cast it anyway. Whoopsies. That's another Aether Blast into Finger and another kill for Lion. Monster kill. So Lion is now 29-3. He has 1,140 bonus damage and 19 stacks on Finger. That's about 15k extra health. He has got like... He's got Luna wailing on him, but he just doesn't even feel it. I mean, honestly, look at this guy. This is a Lion running around with 4,000 life. Aether Blast, Finger, Shockwave. Doing the whole spell nuke pile. Chipping away at the team each time he fires off a volley. It's not enough to kill a full health Tidebringer. He gets healed back up. But it is quite scary. Alright, they're one Rax away from Meteor Creeps, and there's a double damage Void taking it. Meteor Hammer stops it from hitting back, not that it was going to. Glyph keeps it up for a moment as Ravage starts the fight after followed up by the Blink In and RP. Pulls Undying under the T4s. Undying will go down. The big old Finger gets Lion a kill on Fool. Not enough health to survive that. These two are pretty thick. Standing under the continuous hitting nukes of Lion and fighting the rest of the team. Even though it's close to the T4s, they will go down. Hey look, there's a Nature's Prophet behind everyone. Nothing like a Winter's Curse to protect Nature's Prophet from my Eclipse. Epic. He kills me before I can crawl back into Fountain. He kills 2-Test. He's got Vision on Magnus and will bring Magnus down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, 65 minutes in, is GG. If you made it through this entire incredibly long, incredibly painful match, go ahead and hit that like. It means the world to me. If you want more, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might switch my streaming to YouTube because I think streaming on Twitch is just, I think it's just dead. That might be a thing. We'll see what happens with me streaming in the future. But there are extended versions of all of my videos on Patreon if you want to know how the drafts happened and if you want to see a post-game analysis. So, for now, good luck, have fun, don't die. I will catch you in the next one. And for this moment, we're going to go to the post-game from my Patreon.